YouTube land. How are you doing? I hope you beautiful people have an amazing day. Today, I want to talk about Marvel's Rivals, which I got the courtesy of playing in this closed beta. I'll also be giving away a key, but stay tuned for that at the end of the video. From the surface of this game, it has so much personality already. Just scrolling through the UI, looking at different characters, and even when you select a character, them doing their little animation or intro to look at their skins or anything else about them. On top of that, when you're just looking at stuff or you might not know anything about a character, you can just simply click onto them and they will have a lore section on them. So even if you've never heard of a character or just want to get to know someone you might have already known, or just want to get more familiar with somebody you might already know, then you can just update yourself by looking at their lore page and exploring that and learning something you probably never knew before. Honestly, it is amazing. When it comes to these characters, the designs look phenomenal, downright to every single detail. The coloring, the comic book style in this game, it looks phenomenal. But before you even get into a match, you can go into things like practice mode, custom matches, or play against bots to fine-tune your settings. And well, let me tell you, these settings are enormous, but that's actually a good thing. For a controller player like me, I'm able to customize every inch of this thing as much as I want to. Probably give yourself a custom vibrator too, if they would allow it, but I'm not with that. I most likely will have vibrations off and haptic triggers off, which is something this game allows you to do, along with changing the response curve, changing your settings, however, and just basically giving you the control. You can basically do whatever you want to fine-tune it however you feel like. So any preference you may have, you're definitely going to be able to figure it out and fine-tune it on here. When you actually get into a match, the combat feels excellent, to the point where even a blind, old, decrepit woman high on her ass could probably play this game and have some fun and enjoy it. Me personally, I'm not that great. I mainly play Tracer on Overwatch, but I found myself trying out different characters, different team comps, just to see what it is to enjoy. The characters I synchronized with the most were Magic, Penny, Star-Lord. They all have unique abilities and have something nice you can try about them, along with them having ultimates, which is something like Overwatch, but compared to Concord, you would not see. I'm not trying to compare it to Concord as much. I'll have a separate video about that coming out, as I mean, they are two new games they're going to be releasing, with one being free and the one being $40. So if you do want to hear about that, then stay tuned, because I definitely will be posting that soon. But back to Marvel Rivals. When it comes to the gameplay, my first impressions honestly were just like my first impressions on Overwatch. It seems like a lot is going on, a lot of flashing colors, a lot of things are happening that you just don't understand, but you can honestly just look at abilities or just pay attention, and you pick it up pretty quickly just by playing it. After a few of my matches, I've seen people pick certain characters consistently, so you figure out what their moveset actually is, and it becomes pretty easy to pick up what's going on here and there throughout matches, and you find out characters that you like to do based on your own playstyle. When it comes to characters in this mode as well, they have so much variety, to the point where it's like, hey, you want to go up and punch somebody? Well, you definitely can do that. Stomp somebody into the curb in 4K and run away? You can do that. Have a big sword and be slashing at people at will? Well, you can do that too. You want to have free aimbot, a Reaper ult, and a Tracer back off? Well, they have that in one character, and his name is Peter Quill. Not the Chris Pratt version. We don't need him ruining another voice. He won't be missed here, but the voice acting is something I also want to touch on. It is phenomenal. Every voice sounds amazing. The voice actors really did their thing with this one, as you really feel like these characters have so much personality, because they really do. When you're hearing their one-offs, them talking to each other before pre-game, maybe talking about lore, discussing certain things. If you have a specific team comp, you can just see that this game is filled with love and the people that really wanted to bring something amazing to the players. You're probably wondering too as well, hey, what's playing behind you? Well, this is a replay system. So even if you suck ass and are terrible, basically playing the game with a fucking blindfold on, which I don't know how you can do that, but hey, to each their own. You do what you want, but you're able to go back and look at your gameplay, probably analyze, hey, where you went wrong, and just improve overall, or see another person's POV to see, hey, maybe they're just so terrible and so ass they bought cheats on a game that's literally free and meant to have fun, just so they can ruin people's lives because they're stuck in their mom's basement with no job, no money, and no hoes. Hopefully that's not you watching this, because I would just be sorry for you. Genuinely, you would have no life. But if that's not you, then you can just go back and use this to improve and see where you messed up at. You're probably wondering, you're sucking this game's dick off. I really am dick eating this game. I need to wipe my knees off a little bit. That's why you're seeing so many jump cuts, because I really am just telling you all the good about this game. So let's get to the bad. Well, that's really it. That's the end of this segment. But to be honest, I didn't really have anything bad about this game. Yeah, some things are kind of tricky. The only bad thing you could say is some characters are overpowered, but it is a beta and you're just play testing it. So eventually the characters will get tuned out, so they're more equal to each other. But honestly, I like playing a game that has broken characters. When every character is broken, honestly, no one's broken. When there's something overpowered each person, then it's just like, that's just how it is. And I like that kind of feel, that type of chaos when you're playing a game like that. But that's just my personal thoughts on how the character should be. But that's the only real big gripe I could have, is just character balancing, which is a little iffy here and there. Some characters, it feel like you're doing nothing. You're shooting straight pebbles, snowballs, to be pretty nice. But other characters, one hit or one slam and you're taking people out left and right. So outside of that, the game is honestly really fun, along with having a free price tag, meaning that anybody can just jump in and try it, at least when the game releases. Right now it is a closed beta, and if you do want to earn yourself a closed beta code, then please like this video and comment down below. I'll be giving one out to a random person in the comment section, and that will be the end of this video. In my opinion, I would guarantee and encourage anyone to try out Marvel's Rivals, since it's obviously free. So even if you don't like it, I mean, you can just uninstall it, which is a great thing you can do when you make your live service game free. Just the last point, aren't really advertised to you that much. Obviously there's like a battle pass and everything, but you earn currency pretty quickly throughout just playing the game normally, and you'll be able to buy skins like that. Probably when the full game releases, it won't be like that, and you'll actually have to buy it, and there'll be like more constraint. But for right now, you can just hop in, have a little bit of fun, and see if it's for you, and I definitely recommend it. My opinion, it's a 9 out of 10. If the character balancing was better, it would definitely be a 10 out of 10, but even with that, the game is just phenomenal. I'm done dick sucking this game for right now, and I just encourage all of you to hop on the train so you can understand why. But that's enough for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I see you enjoyed the video. Well, first, thank you for watching, and boom, I got 2 other videos you might like. You know, you can just click on one of those whenever you're ready.
GC on the track, boy.
Oh no, the video's done. Like you can click on one of these though, if you want to watch some more content from me.